Hey guys, it's PonkyPlays. Welcome to a Watcher of Realms video. So I'm going to be pulling my shards so that I can get the falcia limited summon. I know she seems pretty decent. I don't know if she's like the strongest limited summon, but the fact that she's a limited summon in and of itself is something that I want to pull. I do like collecting champions, and the ones that aren't available normally make it extra enticing, I guess. I don't necessarily have enough right now on gems and shards, but I know once I pull and I can trade the rares for gems, I will be fine. Also, I do have all of my Karosa shards, so I'm gonna go ahead and just summon her right now. She seems very interesting. At the end of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and go through every new person's kit. Karosa for sure and Falcia for sure. And then if I pull anybody else, them as well. I do also plan on pulling my 5 Divine Shards because I don't have Beatrix, but I have Beelzebub, and he is awesome, and getting him awakened would be great. I don't think I'm gonna summon though on the banner for the normal shards, unless I get to pity, and then maybe I'll do pity swap. But other than that, I don't plan on it, and I don't plan on pulling more, I don't think, on top of the 200 for Falcia, because next week there's gonna be banners for the new the champions with that new where they're like platform and ground unit champions. I forget what their title is called, but I'm kind of considering pulling for that, although I'm also not entirely sure because it does seem like there's going to be a limited for one of them relatively soon, so I might just end up saving my shards for that. I do though plan on summoning my ancients, not so much because I want more again. Alistar is pretty good though, and I could always pull something different, which would be awesome as well, so I just like pulling shards, what can I say? But before I do start, I have some artifacts and some gear to forge, so I'm gonna go ahead and really quickly go through that. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching that, because I think it's fun. Let's I don't really wait for the mythic forge to get to 10, because I don't normally forge these, so, or go for those. I just forge those as I get them, basically. But I do have 10 of these, so we're gonna go ahead and hope for the best. Just one mythic, but it is an Amulet of Arteries, which I think is pretty decent. All the rest, nothing crazy exciting, it seems. Hopefully a little bit better with the meteorite. The isn't this gleaming meteorite? Yes. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, I do have Brokir's exclusive already, but getting it awakened? Getting it higher. Is it awakening? I don't know. It's definitely great. Sadie's I have as well, but again, same thing. I don't have Silas's though. I think his is pretty good. Increases damage dealt by 5%. Blood Pact now triggers periodically instead of triggering upon enemy's death in range. Yeah, that seems pretty awesome. Let me see. I'll really quickly look at Silas's Blood Pact. Because I don't immediately remember what his skill does. Okay, if a unit within attack range dies, increases damage by 40% for 10 seconds. It can be triggered up to 1 time every 15 seconds. So it doesn't always have to have somebody dying, but I wonder if it still has this 15-second interval, I guess. I don't know, but that's pretty nice. Anyway, I do have some gear forging. I think that was a pretty good 10 pool though. Let's see. I have some gear to identify as well. I think I'll do this first and then I'll identify. Hopefully I get some exclusive. That'll be great. Okay, Callista increases the trigger chance of the hero's talent by 5% and talent trigger knockback by damage by 50. That's not too bad for the stats. I feel like this one's never roll great, unfortunately. There's no thumbs up, so I'm not even gonna bother looking at them. Let's see. Okay, another one. This one seems slightly better. I do like the crit rate over the crit damage. And that rolled pretty decently. But again, none other are thumbed up, so let's keep going. Okay. Oh. I don't have Toradors. I think I have Nocturnes. This one seems really good though. Attack bonus, attack speed, crit rate during the impure wings, Nocturne gains 15% attack increase. Let's see how well this one rolls. Could definitely be better. Toradors, when deployed, increases HP by 10%, increases the chance of triggering Atrocious Trample by 5% when attacking. During the ultimate, increases the chance by an extra 5%. That seems pretty good. It sucks that it's got healing effect. I wish it was crit rate instead or attack percentage, but not bad. And then no thumbs up. I have 10 more I can force on this one and then the next one. Okay, here's one. Attack healing. Okay, this one seems decent for an attack healer. Not horrible, not great. And then I have 30 that I can summon for these. Oh, I don't believe I have Hatsus. And that's a really good one too. Enhances Ghastly Stealth. Each time Hatsu kills an enemy, gains an extra 2% attack increase. That seems pretty decent. Oh, this is definitely one worth rerolling though. And then this is a Watch Guard, increases damage and healing effect by 8. I hate main healing effect though. But that did roll pretty decently, so I guess I can't complain too much. Let's see. Okay, I don't have Kai. But, I mean, let's roll it. That's not too bad for substats. Didn't roll well, though. And then Silas's. Do I have his? I don't think so. Increases the damage of soul sniping by 160%. See, I wish this had attack speed, though. That would be great. But still pretty decent substats. Not bad. Okay. And that was a bit of a dud. Okay. Identify. So I've got these 3. Let's see. Attack plus 2%, attack speed plus 10. Okay. I wonder if these variant ones can be enhanced. Oh wait, no, this one can. Is the annihilating one able to be enhanced? I forget. Let's identify this one. Okay, when deployed, increases attack by 5%. If there's an ally with the movable object effect on the field, increases damage by an additional 5%. doesn't have crit rate or crit damage though. So I don't know. And then this one turns into a scorching lava upon death and creates a ground effect area. So a good one on one that wants to die. I don't know. I feel like all of those unidentified ones were kind of just meh. I am planning sometime soon on unequipping all of my champions, going through all of them and seeing which are the ones that I use in specific areas, and like really gearing them well with the best gear I have, and then all the other gear putting them on the people that I don't use at all or maybe barely use, just to see if that'll help me push more in the different areas of the games. So if you guys are interested in that, I do plan on probably making that into a video. But let's go ahead and get to the main part of the video, which is the summoning. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start by summoning divine shards, and then I'll figure it out afterwards. So let's go. Okay, so I got to 180. I was about to do the pity swap, but I guess I don't need to. Let's see what I get. Aurum. I don't know if this is an A2 Aurum or an A3. Getting him awakened is nice though, because once you get, I think, A4 is when he gets his cost down, and that might actually make him really usable in areas. So I'm not mad. Let's just go ahead and keep pulling, because there's not gonna be any pity swapping now. So let's go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not anywhere, or not anywhere near, but I'm not at falcia yet, so this is gonna be a new legendary. Oh! I swear I was not at the 200, so I'm assuming I just pulled her early. I mean, that's fine with me. That means I get to save more gems and whatnot for the next summoning. Okay. Oh, so she's a northerner esoterist. Esotericist. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Maybe that was the 200th. Actually, I'm not 100% sure, but that could be wrong. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead really quickly and go through all my people, sell all the rares, do all that stuff, and then come back and summon the ancients, and then I'll go through the new people that I pulled and Aurum, go through their kits, and that'll be it. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I got everything that I needed. I've got a little bit of stuff for the next summoning stuff. So, and usually Watcher's pretty good at giving you resources, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, let's go ahead and summon these ancients and see if I get hopefully a little luckier. Okay, so that was it. Not the luckiest pulls I've had, but that's fine. I don't remember when the last legendary was that I pulled. I don't think it was too long ago though. Yeah, so really, it would have been extremely lucky if I had pulled anything. Let's see. Okay, so I don't have anything else there. Let's go ahead and show you guys the people I got. I believe it was just Orem, Falcia, and Corosa. So let's really quickly go through their kits. Let's see. So I guess we can start with the new ones. Corosa, for those of you who have not looked at her kit. So her passive unlocks on this promotion. Let's see, her talent at the highest for every 6 basic attacks by the hero and her grimoire. The next basic attack summons the Arcane Realm, centering one enemy for 5 seconds. Enemies with the realm will be inflicted with vulnerability to magical damage, 20%, which is not bad, receiving 60% AoE damage per second. So an AoE damage dealer seems like it. And then passive unlocks. Okay, so let's really quickly go through her skills. She deals damage to an enemy. When summoning the Arcane Realm in the Arcane stance, lots of things I'm not entirely sure what are. Maybe it's the other passives. Has a 30% chance, which goes up to 50, of summoning one extra Arcane Realm with her grimoire. Oh, okay, the Arcane Stance is the passive. So when summoning the Arcane Realm, has a chance of summoning an extra Arcane Realm. And she needs okay, she doesn't need anything per se every time she does the 5 basics, I believe it was, with her promotion. She does the Arcane Realm, which does some vulnerability and the AoE damage per second. Pretty good. After the hero or her grimoire summons the Arcane Realm, increases her attack by 7% permanently up to 5 times. So a 35% attack increase? That's pretty good. Okay. Her passive, Esoteric Wisdom, increases all mages' damage by 6%. Only takes effect when Corosa is in the team. Not bad. And then she enters Arcane Stance. Okay, so that's what this was talking about. When summoning the Arcane Realm in the Arcane Stance. So only when summoning Arcane Realm during her ultimate, she has a chance of summoning an extra one. Attack plus 60%. When dealing basic attack, her grimoire will attack. 2. This effect lasts for 10 seconds, and it goes up to 15 seconds. And it happens pretty frequently, it seems. Because it goes down to 600, which is not very expensive. She's got that Miri attack range or Medium. Let me see where. I swear I always lose her with her skin. She's not that far, is she? Here it is. She's got the same Mari range. Oh, not her ultimate range, but this range. Or, like I was saying, Madame. That same kind of reach, which in some instances is not bad, but it can be kind of tricky in a lot of scenarios, I feel like. I mean, she just seems like she wants to hit hard. and she can do AoE damage. Most of her skills are single targets, but whenever she triggers her talent, her Arcane Realm, then it does AoE damage as well. So, interesting. I wonder what her awakenings do. In the Arcane Stance, attack speed plus 120. That's not bad. More attack. If the hero summons the Arcane Realm in the Arcane Stance, the duration of the stance increases by 3 seconds. Does that continue happening? Because if that's the case, that's pretty good. All damage plus 8%. The Arcane Realm damage per second is increased to 80%. Interesting. Okay. Not bad. Seems kind of simple, but not bad at all. Then Falcia. Let's see. So her talent, after performing basic attack 6 times, gains Demon Slaying Stance, increases attack by 25%. Basic attack will deal an extra 200% true damage 1 time. Shadow Slash will deal true damage equal to 300% attack 5 extra times. Shadow Slash. I wonder if that's her ultimate. And it lasts for 12 seconds. Additionally, gains specialized attack speed, which is always kind of fun, in my opinion. Let's see, passive. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at her skills. She deals 75 going up to 80, 95 physical damage and magical damage to one enemy. Interesting. So she can deal both damages. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's pretty good on the is it Abyss? The last clan boss challenge. I have not tried going too far because the one time I did try, I did not get anywhere close. So I just figured I'll give it a little bit before I attempt it again. But this seems like it could be really good for it. Let's see, Demon Slayer Might. When dealing damage, deals extra damage equal to 20% of the hero's shield strength. So she wants to be shielded. I mean, she's a northerner, kind of makes sense. Now the thing is, does she give herself a shield, or is she gonna have to rely on a northerner lord? Adrenaline Rush. When under the Demon Slaying Stance effect, each basic attack grants a shield. Okay. Equal to... I'm assuming it goes up to 15% of the hero's attack for 3 seconds, stacking up to 80% attack. Does it stack up to 85? Or does it do 15%? And then the shield duration goes up by 4 seconds, so 7 seconds shield. That's not bad. That actually seems pretty nice. Okay. And then she deals 200% physical damage 5 times and magic damage 5 times to one enemy. After the target dies, continues attacking other enemies. I mean, you'd hope so, right? And then that goes down to 800. Interesting, okay. So she just, oh, and then that's the Shadow Slash. Okay, so then this will deal extra true damage during her ultimate, which makes sense. Okay. So she's all about that damage, it seems. And she plays with shields, which is kind of fun. And then her awakenings, let's see, awakening 1. The ultimate inflicts damage reduction on enemies. Minus 30%. I believe damage reduction means that she's going to take less damage from them. I think that's how it works. Then she gets attack. For every 100 attack speed boosts the hero's all damage increase by 8%. That's kind of nice. Crit rate, and then when the hero is shielded, reduces damage taken by 20%. Interesting awakenings. I don't mind them at all. Wow, okay. I do have her exclusives as well. So increases single target damage by 20%, extends the effect's duration of Demon Slaying stance by 2 seconds. When Shadow Slash is activated, enters Demon Slaying stance immediately. I don't know, but that sounds pretty good. And then for gear, I don't know if she has exclusive gear. I would have to see. Nope. I mean, if she has some, I might have it, but I can't say for sure because I would have to go through all of it since I didn't have her before. I didn't really pay attention to the gear, but not bad. And then Aurum, let's see, my Aurum right now is Awakened 1. So he'll get Awakened 2. So let's just quickly go through his skills. He's got his talent increases crit rate by 15%. So he doesn't have to be built with 100% crit rate. And for every 5 crit hits landed with basic attack, triggers a hammer smash dealing 160 damage to one target. If the smash hits only one target, which, how would it hit more? I don't know. The damage dealt will be increased to 200. Yeah, see, like, I don't understand this because it's not a Wii, but it's whatever. Deals 120 when booked damage to an enemy with a 40% chance of triggering shield attack and inflicting burning on the target, which is not bad. Master Ire, if the hero receives damage from attackers with burning, there's a 70% chance to trigger a counterattack, dealing 140 damage to the attacker, which is kind of nice. When deployed, gains crit rate increase and grants all allies crit damage increase, which is pretty awesome because it's a 30% crit rate increase and a 30% crit damage when booked, and it lasts for 25 seconds each when fully skilled, which makes him that much less needing to be built with full crit rate. I feel like it's pretty nice, especially because he's a defender, so you kind of want to build him bulky at the same time. And then Fireball defense costs 1100, increases attack range, and reduces physical damage taken by 30%, lasting for 26 seconds. During the skill's effect, the hero deals 80% damage to targets in range, inflicting burning. Additionally, each triggered hammer smash, which is his talent, will deal AoE damage. Okay, so that's where that comes into play. To up to 10 targets within a large range. So, during the ultimate, he doesn't deal the big hammer smash. Otherwise, he deals more damage, but it's only to a single target. And then his Awakening 1, which I already have, hammer smashes triggered by basic attack guarantee crit hits, which is kind of nice. Again, even less crit rate requirements on him. His second one is more attack, which is the normal. And then his third one okay, so it's the third one that reduces his deployment cost. So I'm almost there. That's kind of nice. And then crit rate, even less crit rate requirement. And then his last one, when not in the Fireball defense state, So that when not in his ultimate, attacking targets inflicted with burning with basic attack will restore 50 rage for the hero. Because his ultimate is kind of expensive. So when fully skilled up, it needs 1100 rage. So being able to get to it every time he's attacked when the target's under burning, that seems like he'll get to his ultimate really fast. His awakenings are really good. But yeah, there you go. Those are all the new champions I got. I don't believe I got any new epics. It's very hard for me to get any new epics since I feel like I've gotten most epics. The only epics I haven't gotten are lords pretty much at this point anymore. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought that was fun. I'm excited with all the artifacts and gear that I got. And I mean, I didn't have an incredibly crazy pool, but I still am happy with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you guys in the next video, which might be the video where I'm unequipping everybody and regearing all the people that I use the most. So if you guys want to check that out, stay tuned. But until then, guys, take care.